Hey designers, let's create this poster step by step in Adobe Illustrator. Let's start by creating a spiral background in Adobe Illustrator. Begin by selecting the ellipse tool and drawing a circle on the canvas. Ensure the circle is aligned properly and has only a stroke, no fill. Next, go to the stroke settings and adjust the stroke width in the stroke options panel, setting it to 200 for now. Activate the dashed line option. Click on the Preserve Exact Dash and Gap Lengths option. Now, let's increase the size so that it appears like they are converging towards a central point, eliminating any visible gaps. Perfect. You can further tweak the dash and gap values if needed. Let's set the dash to 20 and the gap to 40 for now. If the preview isn't updating, try clicking the dash line, checking it, then unchecking it to refresh the preview. Once you're satisfied with the values, close the stroke options. Now, let's expand it to convert it into a shape. Go to Object and select Expand. Next, use the Selection tool to scale it up to cover the entire artboard. Now, let's change its color. Go to the Fill color and choose the color of your preference. I'll go with a greenish hue. Now, let's apply the twist effect. Select the shape, go to Effect, choose Distort and Transform, then Twist. Here, increase the angle of the twist to your liking. I'll set it to -62 degrees. Use the Rectangle tool to draw a rectangle on the canvas. With the Selection tool, select both the spiral and the rectangle. Right-click and choose Make Clipping Mask to clip the spiral inside the rectangle. Now, draw another rectangle for the background. Give it a color of your choice. I'll use a dark shade of green. Right-click the rectangle, go to Arrange, and select Send to Back. Draw another rectangle of the same size by clicking anywhere on the canvas. A pop-up will appear with the same height and width as the previous rectangle. Press OK to create it automatically. Align this rectangle on the artboard. Now, let's give it a gradient. Go to Windows and search for Gradient. Choose a greenish-yellow gradient. Make it orange-yellow and set it to Radial Gradient. Swap the colors so that yellow is in the center and green outside. Adjust the position and values of the gradient to your liking. Open the Transparency panel by pressing Shift plus Ctrl plus F10 on your keyboard. Or navigate to Windows and select the Transparency panel. Change the blending mode from Normal to Overlay. Now, let's create a line using the Pen tool. Make a slanted line as shown. Remove the fill and give it a white stroke. Next, go to Effect, Distort and Transform, and choose Roughen. Adjust the size and details to your liking. Once satisfied, press OK. Great. Go to Object and expand the shape. adjust its scale. Now, using the pen tool while holding the Shift key, click to create and complete a shape as shown. Give the shape a white fill. Duplicate this shape by pressing Alt, or Option, and dragging it to the desired location. Rotate it accordingly. Make another duplicate by pressing Alt, or Option, and placing it elsewhere. Give this duplicated shape a different color. Repeat the process for another shape, duplicating it and giving it a yellow color. Adjust the positions of the shapes as needed. Select both shapes and group them by pressing Ctrl+G on your keyboard. Move the grouped shapes downwards. Go to File, Place, and insert the Fruit Groceries transparent PNG. Then, select the Text tool and write your desired text. Scale it up as needed. Choose a font, adjust the settings, and give it a white color. Open the Appearance panel from the Windows menu. Apply a stroke to the text. Ensure the fill is above the stroke in the Appearance panel and give it a white fill. Change the stroke color from black to green and increase its size. Go to the stroke options and adjust the cap and corners of the stroke. After that, use the Type tool again to write the next text. Groceries delivered here. Give it a yellow color and apply a stroke. Make sure the fill is above the stroke in the Appearance panel. Change the stroke color from black to white and increase the stroke width. If white color doesn't look good, change it to green. Scale up the text as needed and select a font of your choice. Align the text. Duplicate this text by pressing Alt, or Option, and dragging it downwards. Use the Text tool to replace the text from "have your" to "within 15 minutes." Align it on the artboard. Change the font of the "Groceries Delivered" text to impact for a bold and heightened look. Adjust its position accordingly. Select all the text elements and align them horizontally on the artboard. Select both the "Have Your" and "Within 15 minutes" text layers. Decrease their stroke weight to 7 points. Now, let's add another stroke on top of the green stroke. Click to create a new stroke and give it a white color. Decrease the stroke weight to 1 point. Repeat the same process for the other text layer, creating a new stroke, giving it a white color, and decreasing its weight to 1 or 0.75 points. Adjust the positions of the text layers as needed. Use the Rectangle tool to create a rectangle. Then, with the Direct Selection tool, make a cornered curve to shape it into a cylinder. Give it a green color by swapping the stroke and fill colors, and removing the stroke. Now, go to Effect, Stylize, Drop Shadow, and adjust the values of the drop shadow to your liking, such as setting 0% blur and adjusting the X and Y offsets. Next, use the Type tool to write "Order Now" on the cylinder. Adjust the "Order Now" text inside the cylindrical shape and give it a white color. With the text selected, go to Effect, Stylize, Drop Shadow, and adjust the X and Y offsets as desired. Select both the cylinder and text layers, then group them together. Adjust the position, scale, and align them on the artboard. Next, use the Text tool again to write the website and the contact number. Select both the text elements and align them on the artboard. If white color doesn't look good, change it to green for both text elements. Adjust their positions for final touches. And you're done. Your poster is complete. If you found this helpful, Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.